welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a graduation makeup look. I know graduation season is hot right now, so it could be a little stressful finding a really cute makeup look. So hopefully this makeup tutorial helps anyone out there who's looking to be all cutesy for graduation. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video and try out this makeup look. Bye. Okay, so of course, before any makeup tutorial, I always tone. And I used to never do this in the beginning when I first did makeup, but then a couple of my friends were like, you definitely need to tone it down. It definitely makes a difference and your makeup lasts longer, I've noticed. And you remove this caca off your face. We don't want to be carrying that with us during graduation now, do we? Oh my god, is the camera dirty? I'm so sorry, guys. Let me clean you. Hold on. Is that better? I think so. Also, I've been breaking out like crazy. I'm not sure if this period has something against me, but it's being really rude. Like, I literally can't stop, especially around right here. I'm like, why don't we just travel a little bit this way? Oh, wait, it did. Right here. Okay, next up, we are going to use a gua sha and some moisturizer. So I do this because it's a big face depuffer, and we're going to speed through this because no one wants to watch me gua sha my face for that long. But I'll just show you what I do on one side. I just lather my whole face with this 365 moisturizer, and then I take my gua sha. Oh, you got to open the lymph nodes, don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it all down. Okay, let's do this side now. Okay guys, we are officially depuffed, ready to start this beat. First thing I like to do in my makeup, I like to just carve out my brows with some concealer and then fill it in. I like doing it that way first because I don't overfill them. So we're carving these brows out first. Always I do this first. I didn't at first. Wow, if I say first one more time. Oh my god. If I didn't do... What the hell am I saying? So once they're carved out nice and pretty like this, you take your brow pencil. I'm always using the cheapest one because it doesn't matter to me. So this is literally from Shop Miss A. It was $1. Nothing's beating $1. Oh my gosh, when you have a pimple in your eyebrow, it's so hard to fill it in because it hurts, number one. Number two, there's like a big ass bump in the middle of your eyebrow. Just fill it in super light. I used to do the heaviest strokes because I wasn't seeing any product coming out, so I would go harsher and harsher until I realized that it does show up silly and that I shouldn't be going that harsh. So yeah, super light strokes, and I like to do a heavier hand at the very end, never in the front. I've learned my lesson. My mom would tell me too, she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, shh. Now I'm like, I'm sorry, mom. Done. I like to take a fluffy-ish brush like this that's like angled. That way it's easier to go around the brow like I'm doing right here. And then I bring that concealer down. I also laminate my brows, but I do that at the very end after my base makeup is done. Don't have eye primer like me right now. Just go ahead and put concealer on your lid, and then always set it with powder. So for this graduation look today, I am using the That's Taupe palette from ColourPop. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's called Boa first. And then I'm gonna bring that in the crease and bring it up to the brow bone, and then also bring it out to kind of give me that elongated look. You know, like Bella Hadid vibes. My name is Bella Hadid. And then next up, I'm taking this shade. I kind of just go in order. Yeah, just go ahead and blendy blend. The brush that I'm using is from Morphe. It's the R40 brush. I don't even know if this still exists. I need to do my research. As you can see here, I'm literally just blending non-stop because that's what gives you that nice smooth look all over your lid. And keep taking that color and putting it in the crease, blending it up, blending it down. So now this is where we change our brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this more dense, can we see it, guys? Look at me, beauty guru. This more dense fluffy brush, so then I can pack the color better. I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm just placing that in the very outer corner because we're gonna start smoking out the eye. But of course, we don't wanna do too much. Most graduations are during the day, so we don't wanna look like we're going to a club during the day. But if that's your vibe, then I'm here for it. Continue with that. So this is literally the exact makeup look I did for my graduation last year. I graduated from FIDM, the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise. People always think I'm like doing something in fashion, but I'm like, no. I got my Bachelor of Arts degree in product development and beauty marketing. So she's a beauty marketing major. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going back in with those two transition shades I used in the very beginning and just blend out that brown that I just put on. See how it's like nicely diffused and everything looks well blended? It's exactly what we want. I'm gonna take that brown shade again, the darkest brown right here, and put that in the outer corner again. And this time we're gonna be a little more precise with it. That's why I'm taking a smaller little fluffy brush, and we're just gonna put that in the outer corner and do little circle motions and then blend it out. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now that that's all done, we've done all of our blending. It's now time to cut the crease. This is optional. If you want, you can just put like a cream color right here and leave it at that. But for me, I like to have it pop a lot more. So I've noticed that using a concealer underneath and cutting my crease makes that color really pop, and it makes your eyes pop. So I'm taking a flat little shader brush right here, and we are placing that concealer, and then I kind of let it dry. I put it on that side and I go to the other side while I let it dry a little bit, because we don't want to play with wet concealer too much or else it'll go everywhere. Now I'm taking a powder and tapping that powder onto the concealer, obviously. I take that fluffy brush again and blend out that powder that you just put, and then blend out that middle part right here so then there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna go in with that dark brown again and put it right here just to bring out that darkness again. So that is the eyeshadow. Now we're gonna take some eyeliner. This is optional. You can always use a eyeshadow for your liner, but today I feel like doing a liquid liner. Just taking this Stila Stay All Day liner. This is my favorite liner because, like the name of it, it does stay all day. So I only do the half of my eye because I find that this really elongates the eye. All right, guys, the eye makeup is officially done for now. We're gonna go ahead and do the base makeup, but let's zoom you guys out. Okay, since we've toned, we've moisturized, we've gua shed, it's time to prime. So for the primer today, I'm using Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. I love it. Not only does it make your pores go bye-bye, it literally makes your makeup lay on so nicely. It's definitely worth trying, especially if you're trying to cover up these pores. So I let it set for like 2 minutes, and then I use the NYX Plump Right Back Electrolyte Primer. It's moisturizing and it has like a little stickiness to it. I think that's the perfect combination for graduation. I say it's the perfect time now to go ahead and do some foundation. So of course I'm using Haus Labs. This is one of my favorite foundations. It just does the job, you know? Like, it's good for any occasion, whether it be like something like your wedding or graduation or just like dinner with friends. So foundation is all done. All right, now for some concealer. I am using the Juvia's Place concealer. While I do that, I'm gonna spray my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. And I like to do this in between steps because I feel like it just locks in the makeup even more. I also spray my beauty blender and then I blend out this concealer. It makes the biggest difference. One thing I can't not do is put that concealer right at the liner point. So next up, I'm going to be taking some concealer. Again, I know, I'm sorry. But we're going to twist it up a little bit. Take some blush. This is like a baby pink blush. And I'm going to put that right on top of the concealer because I want to look like a little baby doll. And I feel like it's so cute for graduation. Just blend that out and you can tell I look a little more cutesy. We're gonna do a double setting technique. So take that powder on a powder puff like this and really press it in. If you're looking for a really good pressed powder that's like fairly priced, then I recommend the Flower Beauty powder. This is probably my 8th one. I've been using it for like 2 years now. I think it's literally the best powder. And I think it's like $15, and Drew Barrymore made it though. And then we go in with some loose powder using the Huda Beauty. This is the Cherry Blossom one. Because I have that pink concealer under my eye, we're gonna keep going with the pink theme. Now we're gonna do some cream contour. I like to just put some on the back of my brush, a fluffy brush like this, and push that product into the cheekbone and bring it up. Now normally I do this before powder, but I forgot. It's no biggie though, just as long as you don't directly put it to your face, then you should be good, or else it'll be really hard to blend out. Now it's time for a nose contour. I'm gonna take that product again and finding the middle of my nose and putting 2 lines on either side of it, going up and down and dragging some to the very top of my nose. Then you take some at the tip of your finger and putting it at the very tip of the nose, drawing that little line. And then if you want, you can do it at the bottom too to make it look very buttony. Isn't that so cute? Blend out those harsh lines. And then your nose looks like you just got a nose job. I'm gonna use some cream blush. Just take your brush and apply that product directly to it. Always tap your blush on, never drag it. Never, because you want it to look airbrush. I think it's really cute if you take a little bit on your brush and put it on your nose. Like cutesy little, I just graduated. And then we're gonna set it some more using powdered products. So I'm taking this Juvia's Place blush palette. Look how freaking stunning it is. And mix the 2 shades together. Really tap it off, and then we're gonna just tap it in place again. Taking the cream bronzer again really quickly, and I'm just gonna put some at the tip of the lip. I'm literally Dr. Seuss right now. Tip of the lip, and then on the bottom as well, just so that my lips look more plump. But of course you don't want to do too much because then you're gonna look crazy. And then we do highlighter. You want to make sure that your family sees you from the crowd, and what better way to be noticed than with some highlighter. So I'm taking the Ofra highlighter. Oh my goodness, do you guys see that? And then I'm gonna put some at the very tip of my nose, of course, always. It just completes the look. Now we set the face. So I'm taking the Essence Fix and Last 18-hour makeup fixing spray. And I have tested this out, and I've gone out before wearing this. It does work. Makes your makeup last all day, and it's drugstore. Let's bring it back to the eyes because this is where we finalize the look. So I'm curling my lashes and I am taking some mascara. This is from Laura Geller. It's the Glam Lash Volumizing Mascara, and I like to put a little bit on. Stop right there, do the other eye, and then work on the lower lash line. So to make these eyes pop even more, we're gonna take a cream liner and draw it in the lash line. Then, since the mascara is a little more dry now, not completely, but a little more dry, a little bit more mascara on. I find that this technique works better for me rather than like putting more and more mascara on, because then it doesn't separate the lashes. I like to let it dry just a little bit and then put some more on. You see? You see what I see? Then I take a little bit of my eyeshadow that I used in the beginning right here, and we smoke out the lower lash line very slightly. And then if you're feeling frisky with it, go ahead and put a little glimmer sparkle shine in your inner corner. Who is she? Let's get these lips on. I use the Sachu lip liner. I like to have my lips looking like there's something on them at all times because I think it just makes your whole makeup look 10 times better. So I like to do a lip liner stain when I go out to like long events, just to make sure that my lips look cute at all times. Now we're gonna go in with the actual lip liner. Again, this is from Shop Miss A because sometimes I go on little splurges for $1 things. These lip liners, they last pretty long and they don't really move like at all. Maybe a little bit, but no one's rubbing your lips that hard. I'm gonna take our finger and blend this out. So now, taking a lipstick color of your choice, but for this look specifically, I'd recommend something more nude. I'm taking the Velvet Teddy MAC lipstick and putting that bad boy on. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer. I want my middle lip to be nice and nude. And then I am taking the Giorgio Armani lip gloss in, I don't know if this says Prismaglass, if that's the shade, or if that's the lip gloss collection name, I don't know, but it also says 05 if that helps at all. But we're gonna take this, it's a very pinky lip gloss. Gorge. Right, a little more setting spray. And you are finished. That is it. I'm gonna blow dry my bangs really quickly and we will finish off the video. Okay guys, this is the final look. Please let me know if you guys try this makeup look out. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was so fun to make, and let me know what other makeup videos you guys want to see. If there's any event in particular that's coming up for you, please let me know and I will gladly make a tutorial for that. But with all of that being said, love you all. Whoever watched it, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.